I'm co-chairing this event with my amazing friends because my sister asked me to do this, and most importantly because I care so deeply about Oz Arts and the important work that they're doing in our community and providing such diverse opportunities for those in the arts and beyond in diverse capacities. I'm most importantly looking forward to just the diverse groups of individuals who are going to be on stage and also leading conversations. Samar Ali is a great friend of mine, Sean Henry, as they're going to be leading various conversations at tables, talking about various topics, but also just the incredible influx of diverse talent that we're going to be able to see from various parts of our community here in Nashville, the Tennessee community at large, various spaces around the country, but as well internationally. Like, this is going to be such a great opportunity to bring people from all over the world into Nashville to showcase their gifts, their talents, their passions, all for the sake of art. And so I'm excited about all of it.
Conversations, the money that Conversations raise goes to support our community outreach. It goes to the schools, to those children. I know historically the communities have had to make some budget decisions to take arts out, and it's not in the curriculum anymore. Well, when we have a group of artists come in, we have a little bit of leeway to be able to take those out into the community to those kids, show them what they do. And I just think that's so important. All of my kids, my three, have been affected by arts, whether voice or music or musicals, dance. So it really does allow children to express themselves. So I think it's important. Kid Koala, once again, children, but Kid Koala is it's a new experience that they're bringing from Montreal, Canada, and it allows the audience, and it's for all audience members, it's for kids and parents as well, and it allows you to see the setup and production of a movie with puppets as it's going on. So as they're doing everything on stage, it's being projected to a screen.
I'm most excited about Conversations at Oz because it is the first time we're getting back together in person, and it is truly a unique event in the community that allows us to meet with people that we look up to, respect, and are curious about for these mini dinner parties at Oz. So it's just a really great event for Nashville. This year's table hosts are so amazing for all of their contributions in Nashville and beyond. It's really kind of hard to pick, so you should get your tickets pretty early. We have anything from Brenda Gadd and Frida Player talking about why women should run, to our dear friend Khalil Arnold talking about the ending of a family legacy to new beginnings. Also, we'll have some engaging conversations with Mayor John Cooper and Laura Cooper talking about the 60th anniversary of Metro and the next 60 years. And I also love the idea of Dr. Gerald Onyuha talking about why he decided to also work outside of the hospital and make sure that everybody versus racism is a priority.
I'm most excited to have Conversations in person for the first time in 2 years. The whole idea and genesis of the event was brought up by a friend of ours, Mira Bilal, who was our first co-chair. She was a part of something like this in San Antonio for a contemporary arts center, and she said they got people that are in leadership positions in different vocations of the city, ask them to host a table and talk about whatever the hot topic is that they're doing or working on in the city. So, for example, in San Antonio, one might be Tim Duncan and the other might be the mayor, and they're talking about what's important to them. It's literally almost like a family-style dinner conversation. You sit at tables of 10, and you talk about whatever the topic is that the host is doing. So that's how the event started. Virtually, it worked fine in breakout rooms, but it works even better when you're in person. So the experience of Conversations is that it's modeled also after salon-style series of events that took place in Paris, France, when Paris was kind of undergoing its renaissance. So the idea is to bring in, and when the city was really growing and blossoming and developing, not unlike Nashville right now, and the idea is a lot of times people are living in their own kind of bubbles or silos. And if you bring all of these people in the same room at the same time, they get an opportunity to meet and connect with one another and form these kind of connection points which are important when a city is growing. So the first hour or hour and a half of Conversations, because we added a patrons party, is for people to get in and literally to connect with one another and meet one another and be introduced to people that they may know about but never have met. And then at 7 p.m. or after the, when at first we call people to sit down, people sit down at their tables, and then you get into the dialogue and conversation based on what the topic is. Yeah, I would say what I'd like to say about Conversations at Oz is that, the money that's raised for Conversations at Oz goes into our community outreach, which is a very important, thing that we do over here. My mother is an educator, and she taught at Tennessee State University for 30 years, and she always was a big proponent in young adults and kids having creativity in their education and in their careers and lives. So we like to bring these artists that are coming into town anyway, or live here anyway, into these schools so that kids can learn how to think creatively. Because whether they become accountants or artists, thinking creatively is of value, and that's what we're known for in this country, is thinking innovatively and being the leaders in coming up with solutions or new innovations.